Y'all, it is super early once again. I got up at 4:45 this morning because we are after that early morning bite. And I know last week I was specifically targeting a snook, but this week I am just after a decent fish. It doesn't matter what I catch, just want to catch a decent fish. Hopefully, maybe something we can do a catch, clean, and cook, and that would just be awesome. Whether that be, you know, like a pompano or a nice snapper, just something that's fun to catch, and we can do a catch, clean, and cook. So, you guys are riding shotgun. I'm currently heading to the fishing pier over here at the boat ramp here in Fort Pierce, and we're gonna throw the cast net, me and my dad, and we are gonna try to catch some bait. So y'all sit back, relax, we'll see y'all there. He caught 2 catfish and was complaining.
Little baby.
And he got a little baby snook. We're down here at the spillway. Of course, your boy ain't got no luck yet, but whatever. Dad outfishes me again.
Every time.
What are you gonna do? I was hoping if I set my pole down that something would come up and grab it. That's normally how it works. But, well, I don't know, maybe that's my fish swimming. We'll check back in. It ain't nothing huge. It ain't nothing big. But look at that right there. I freaking did it.
Right.
About freaking time.
Yeah, I was beginning to wonder.
I do not get this freaking hook in my hand. Little dink. Well, it ain't nothing huge, but that's my first snook ever. I'm pretty proud of that. It only gets bigger from here. Anything bigger than this is a new PB, so it just gets better. Right, Dad?
Right.
All right, I'm gonna take a picture with this, and then we're gonna put her back. Going back in the water. See you, little fella. That's as graceful as it gets. Now maybe we can catch a bigger one. You just gotta break the ice sometimes. Got a mangrove snapper right here. Little itty bitty guy. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. A fish is a fish. And now I gotta worry about getting this hook out of his throat because he swallowed it. So we're gonna do that real quick. So all we ended up catching was, my dad caught that snook. He caught 2 catfish. I caught a snook and a mangrove snapper, and we just weren't getting on any decent fish. So we are currently heading to the bait shop. We're gonna get some pinfish, and we're gonna head to a different spot and hopefully maybe either get on bigger snook, maybe a tarpon, but something, you know, something of decent size, and maybe hopefully catch a good fish to eat. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. I'm figuring that out as I film these YouTube videos, that you never know. So I'm just rolling with the flow today, and we're just gonna see, man. So there's a bunch of mullet jumping around here. My dad caught me a mullet because I can't throw a cast net to save my life. And we got 2 poles with pinfish. So far, no luck. So we'll see what the mullet does. For this, I'm gonna probably sling them off. See what happens. I should have had my head camera on. We just caught a bluefish. About half, the mullet he ate was about half the size he was. That was crazy. What's the size limit?
I don't
All right, we're gonna figure out if there's a size limit and get them off the hook. We might keep them. All right, so we got the bluefish. We found out it's 12 inches and 3 per person a day. So we're gonna bleed them and maybe take them home and try to make some fish dip out of them. As they say, over the rail and into the pail. Fish dip, here we come. So we ended up fishing for about another hour and 20 minutes after I caught that bluefish. And I'm so mad at myself, I did not have my head cam turned on. So the whole fight with that fish basically might as well be non-existent. So that's fun. But I gotta go to work here in a couple hours. So I'm gonna head to my parents' house. We're gonna drop this fish off, get it cold, maybe even gut it while I'm there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna make fish dip. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I might just make the fish dip with the fillets, or I might gut it and cook the whole and smoke the whole fish. But I'll figure that out as I'm heading that way. But so I will see y'all at the house. All right, so we made it back to my dad's house, and he's very shy on the camera, but he's gonna explain to you what he's doing, right, Dad?
No, he's not.
He's filleting the old bluefish. That looks pretty good to me. Look at that. Nice fillet. What up, Grandpa? These fellers don't like the camera. There are a lot of pin bones in this. Let me see the bone. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and try to cut that out. It ain't gonna make a whole lot of fish dip, but it'll make just the perfect amount for me, because my wife doesn't eat fish dip. She doesn't eat fish at all. So I'm gonna get this bloodline cut out, and then we're gonna bag it up, put it in the freezer. I'm gonna come back and grab it after I get off work. All right, so we made it home. I stopped by my parents' house and grabbed my bag of bluefish, and we are going to make the brine for the smoked bluefish fish dip. And I've never done this before, so Google's your best friend if you've never done something before. We're just gonna follow this recipe. What's up?
I wanna help you too.
You wanna help me? You wanna be my little helper?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, come here. Okay, so we're gonna start out with, Google says 1/2 gallon of water into the bowl. All right, Sissy, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this cup up 8 times, okay? Come here. You ready? Fill it up. That's 1 cup. Give it to me. Ready? Turn it on. That's 2 cups. What comes after 6?
7.
Good job. What comes after 7?
8.
8. Good job. And that's all we need. We probably should have grabbed the bigger bowl. I might dump all that into a bigger bowl. We're gonna attempt to dump all this water in there without making a huge mess. All right. Boom. So we got 8 cups of water, and then 1/4 cup of salt.
I'm so excited to make something that
There we go. 1/4 cup of salt. 1/4 cup of salt going in. All right, and then 1/2 cup of brown sugar. That's about 1/2 cup brown sugar. And then we're just gonna put a little bit of garlic salt.
Yes, that has to be very yummy.
Mm-hmm, very yummy. All right, then we're gonna take our spoon right here. We're just gonna mix it up. Try to dissolve all that stuff. Be sure not to make a mess on your wife's counter, because that wouldn't be very nice of you. Right, Sissy?
But what else do we need?
That's it. Now we just gotta mix it up. So that's what the brine looks like. I know it doesn't look very appetizing right now, but it is literally just to brine these in to add flavor to the meat and moisture. We're gonna take our fillets and submerge them in there.
Dad, I can't find it. I can't find it.
I'll find it for you in a minute.
But I'm going to send back on the...
Boom.
the
And
mozzarella.
one fish was more than enough for us because nobody else in my family eats fish. So we're gonna rinse our hands off. We are gonna take some of this plastic wrap. There it is. We're gonna let that sit in the fridge for 24 hours or until I'm ready to smoke it tomorrow. All right, it's been 24 hours, time for the next step. All right, so after you pull it out of the fridge, mind you, I've never done this before. You're gonna take the fillets out and rinse them all in cold water. Once you get them all on the paper towel, you're just gonna pat them dry. Hear that screaming in the background? That's my son screaming because he's not getting what he wants. Kids. All right, so we're gonna keep patting them dry. Boom. And then we're gonna take more paper towels, maybe like this much. You're gonna take a wire rack, turn it upside down. Let me get this out of the way. This can go down the drain. What's up, son?
How far smell is from us?
What?
How far smell from us?
Like 25 minutes.
That's
Then you're gonna put them on the wire rack. And this you're gonna put them on the wire rack so they can go inside the fridge. And they're gonna develop something that's called a pellicle on the outside. I guess it's supposed to make the smoke adhere better to the fish. We're just gonna pat these dry just a little bit more. I see why they call them bluefish now. The meat is like so blue. I mean, look at that. Look how blue that is. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but that is crazy. We're gonna do that. We're gonna let it sit in the fridge
for 8 hours.
for 8 hours. We're gonna let it sit in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours. And then the fun begins. We're gonna start smoking it. All right, so we got the smoker set up. It's smoking a little hot right now, but we're gonna sit outside and try to manage it. And we're gonna go on in with the bluefish. And like I told y'all before, I don't know what I'm doing. My wife is the cook. She's the one holding the camera right now. But we're just out here experimenting, and hopefully it makes some pretty good fish dip. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, if it tastes like crap, I'll tell you. So we're going on in the smoker, on the tray. And just gonna do our best. A little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans and a pale moonlight. Talking about carving, dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for a minute. All right, y'all, so it's 10:05 right now, and we are about to check on this fish and see what the color's like. Get a look at that, y'all. Oh, it's looking good. So much color. I'm gonna go ahead and take him out of the smoker, bring him inside, let him cool down, and I'm gonna take a quick shower because y'all, the humidity in Florida this time of year is ridiculous. It is 10 o'clock at night and I am just drenched once again. I'm sweating more than I was sweating at work today, which is crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, bring him inside, let him cool down, and I will see y'all in the kitchen. All right, so we're fresh out of the shower. If you hear anybody screaming, it's that little fella right there who won't go to sleep. It's okay though. So my wife is in here to make sure I don't screw anything up, right?
I'm just hanging out.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put 8 ounces of cream cheese into this here bowl. Need a spoon. Different spoon that I'm going to be measuring with. So 8 ounces of cream cheese, which is this whole container. It says 6 to 8 ounces flaked fish. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do this crap and feel around and make sure you don't get any bones in it. Make sure you got all the pin bones out. All right, once you get done crumbling up all your fish, you're gonna dump in 1/4 cup of diced red onion. Some of the strongest onion smell you've ever smelled in your life. My wife's eyes, she looked like she was crying. 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. All that juice came out of this 1/2 of a lemon. That's crazy. All right, then 1 teaspoon of Wash Your Sister sauce. Oh, I forgot to open it. Make sure you open stuff before you go to trying to dump things in there. I am making a mess, but that's cool, whatever. Boom. All right, then you're gonna add a couple dashes. That was more than a couple dashes of Aldi Special hot sauce. And then you're just gonna get in there. I'm gonna try to do it with a spoon first, mixing all this up. But I have a feeling my hands are gonna be getting in this very shortly. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. That I may have just put way too much hot sauce in here.
No, that hot sauce is very mild.
Yeah, it smells like straight hot sauce now.
All I smell is onion.
I don't even smell the onion anymore, I just smell hot sauce. Yeah, I'm not putting my hands in here. Just gonna do that right there. Get it all nice and beautiful like. All right, get it all mixed up. We're gonna go ahead and dump it into a bowl. Then we're gonna let it sit in the fridge covered for about an hour. Let all these beautiful flavors just mix in together, right, dear? All right, I love you. If that honestly doesn't look like any fish dip I've ever had, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. I'm gonna cover it up with some plastic wrap, put it in the fridge for an hour, and then I will check back in. I mean, just look at that, y'all. I have really outdone myself. My wife will be the first one to tell you, I don't care about food presentation at all. And I'm just blown away with how that looks. And I know it's just something so simple, but for me, it's a lot. So I'm gonna sit down and I gotta give it a try. I gotta give it a shot. See what all the hubbub is about. We are gonna take a cracker. Oh, I broke the cracker. We'll eat that one in a minute. And dip it in there. Just a good old chunk. That already tastes good. Piece of cheese, tomato, and a jalapeno. That is a loaded cracker right there. I'm excited. Let's see. I don't want to talk with my mouth full. Yo, straight up, no bull crap whatsoever. Take all the bull crap out of this. That is phenomenal. Like way good, like way better than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I gotta go in for another one, straight up. I used a broken cracker. Let's just go straight dip. Y'all, I could be a 5-star chef, Michelin star, with this dip right here. Oh my God. Man, that's good. That is like next level. I haven't had fish dip in probably a little over a year. And so I was like so excited when I caught this fish. I'm like, it has to be fish dip. It has to be fish dip. And I'm blown away. I'm so happy that I found this recipe and that I made this, because this will not be the last time. This is awesome. Man, that's good. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am gonna go and finish the rest of that plate because I am starving. It's almost midnight and I need to get in bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.